One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth.
On the set.
And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the formula. They all of a sudden are starting to
He's loose. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it on the right. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
They'll snap the ball. 1st play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
right there. I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to...
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Glass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Using the quick game, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit it. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running back searching for a hole. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's past the 30. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marked at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Glass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Noles are on the move. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Knowles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Look out, he's got room. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plows through the defense. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Pass interference, defense.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And it's knocked away. Making side adjustments here. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On third down, going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more...
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
Now, I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun to give, looking for room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So Florida's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And that decision will be questioned for. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Got his man on the right. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing...
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. He's in open space downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got enough space. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Seminoles had tough field position to start. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Takes it the other way. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving. Snags a quick pass on the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
To the air on second down. Quick strike complete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Noles will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Glass.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Noles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion. They lost yardage. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Oh, he wants it all. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Got room at the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance.
He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's got the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles!
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 21 to Clemson. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. The running back has it. Creates a little room. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Makes the the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while. It into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You need points to win this game, but it's a good sign that your offensive line is firing off the ball here late and getting some push. That was a really good-looking run late in this one.
It's complete on the right side. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Not quite in rhythm there. Complete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad...
And the returner goes down. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. Gets it out quickly.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
Finds his man. It's Montgomery. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Freeman. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the kick is good. He did it in the middle of a monsoon, and the hands were sure. The hold was perfect, and the kick was a winner. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or time to figure out where? Now for the fun part. Here, congratulations. It's time to...
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Tennessee's offense has the football first here today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The ball is hustled to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. First down and 10. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great complete.
He's in the clear.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down right back to the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Trying to find room. It's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to pass. It's Smith. On the move now. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Checks this down to the running back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Takes off in a bootleg. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's hit as he throws it. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it. No problem. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here he goes. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Vols looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd down. The back's got it. Taken now, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Volunteers are going to cash in this red zone trip. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Vols trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, blending, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the left.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Tackled, but 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Grabbed by the receiver.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Handoff running right. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Ram down the middle. It's West. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a quick grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Thomas. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him. One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Returner choosing to field this one. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Smith. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. He keeps it on the design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the 1st half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Smith. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Grab behind the line. It's Larson.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Catch made on the left side. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down, is still going. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Scanning the field. It's Smith. He finds his man. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Caught in the backfield. It's West. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The ball's looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position.
Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looking for the wide out. That is broken up and incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the...
He's in the clear. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards in. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Kirk gets Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Breaks into open space. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down, and now a 4th down play coming up. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The throw, it's Smith. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is not loose. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To the air, it's Smith. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, it's Thomas. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pass is caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game,
cannot put the throw up. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The pocket breaking down. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. That's the risk you take when a long field goal like that 57-yarder doesn't go. Now the offense has it around the 40. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he got loose. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Quick completion to the right. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and fires complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, the power run here. Bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, no! A great catch and run for 6.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Right down the middle. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. They're working that left side. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Motion from the wide receiver. They believe they can run right here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of...
Intercepted, number 19. He's brought down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Seminoles will go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Will not get... Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. If you can't throw it late, it's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Block those heels at the 10. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes it. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really good bad.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll make the fair. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Wide open spaces. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
After run, now throw. Touchdown, Florida State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Caught in the backfield, it's Glass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
He'll be content with the field position. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Hauls it in.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Got his man on the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now on first down from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Late in the game, 4th quarter, who's going to step up? Just a few seconds ago, it was the offense coming up with a big play offensively, but how about the defense answering with a sack of their own?
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Akbar. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. How can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
first down. He's going for it all. A full dive to haul that one in. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The handoff to Johnson. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played lately.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
it.